Amidst this tangled knot, thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease.
Oh boy.
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
We're nothing but trouble! We're nothing but trouble! This is cruel.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end.
Not tears rolling down cheeks, but... Oh. I look away for 1 second and you're sad. What the heck? They just flashed all of our friends in front of me.
Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
With you.
Nidhana! Yeah, let's go! Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Full recovery?
Nidhana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
Aww.
As you said, Nidhana was captured only recently.
So easy enough to cleanse.
Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Wow.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough.
This theme is beautiful. Hi, Jazz.
All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
Wow, this theme.
Yet who has truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Aww. Huh?
Look at that.
is completely changed.
Because it's a mood ring.
What do you have there?
Funny, I'm suddenly remembering when we were having a conversation maybe a month or two ago about what color we think represents what. And I think a lot of people said that yellow represents joy.
How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Emotions are their own kind of ether?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows.
Emotions are not ether. It's something
Akasha,
else.
on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
On no few occasions.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
Wait, is this the canonical explanation of limit breaks?
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
Dude, I got chills. Limit breaks is just Akasha. Oh my god. Well, I say just, but that's no small thing.
My explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research.
Literal chills.
Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
She literally, in more words, described Limit Break. So cool. Like perhaps the anger at someone who killed your friend. This brings... Dude. Sorry, that just brought something into clarity for me. During Elidibus's fight, he throws out so many limit breaks. Even a level 4 limit break. I need to stop making connections. I need to just like blank my brain and play. Are we the bad guys? Doesn't it feel that way, Rip? Terrible day for rain. That happened so fast. When I was thinking, I was like, oh, when have we thrown out a ton of limit breaks? And then I was like, wait, there's someone that's thrown out way more limit breaks than we have. And it was Elidibus. Yeah, that's a cry counter for sure. I'm telling you, Endwalker will make you cry at previous expansions, moments you shrugged off. This connection was intended. They wanted you to think about it. They so did. They so did. There's also Omega. When Omega can't figure out why you're stronger, they call out some kind of hidden power they can't analyze. Yeah. Omega can't quantify Akasha. The reference I was also making to Thordan. You overcome impossible odds against a primal you never should be able to beat, but you do because of your rage over losing Hashirfont, Jaspers. And he's like, what are you? We've been asked what we are twice now. I believe Elidibus asks, what are you? And Thordan asks, what are you? Aw, too bad I can't be on Red Mage in this cutscene.
Take heart and protect them well.
Obviously just remembering the voice. I thought someone was talking to us.
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
This is so cute. Oh my god! Didn't I say something about Graha eating a burger? Why, that burger looks so good, though.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
But burger!
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
Oh, man.
To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
Alize's aggressive love.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Quile, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Yeah, she did.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Why? This is so perplexing.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
Mm-hmm. Along with other vague instructions.
'Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it?
Something like that.
Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt. The relief of a people with renewed hope.
Huh.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won, perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Oh, I thought she was going to share half of it.
And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume.
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Putting experimental
to put it
magics to
simply, you
test
used
instantly.
it to sneak around the forbidden archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
Wait, that pizza looks pretty good too, though. Everything looks good. I wasn't looking at the table.
You see, the shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Short king! We love our short king, dude. Ah, hey, there's still a donut. And a muffin. Oh, and a cookie? Cookie. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. This is... okay. You guys in less words have been saying, don't worry, Terra, there's moments that are, like, okay. There's moments that are healthy and fine and not gonna make you want to cry. Well, this one almost had me crying because it was just so sweet. But, like, this is good. This is very good. They know exactly what they're doing with their story. They know they're hitting with heavy, and so they have to introduce light. Are we pushing on till dawn? Let's keep going.
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Huh. I can fix him.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Fan Daniel get a voice actor change? Different voice actor entirely, got you. I'll be honest, I kinda missed the Asahi voice. Canonically, I get why his voice changed because of the reveal, but I do kinda miss the Asahi voice actor. He delivered the lines in a special kind of flamboyance that I will slightly miss. Vandaniel has a different voice than Asahi. Makes sense. He was more punchable, and I kind of liked it.
I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
It's gonna give Xenos a boner. It's like, he took down a tower.
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether.
It makes me wonder, okay, working under the assumption that they're actually going for the final days, it makes me wonder because something can't be created from nothing, right? So I have to wonder, the Amaratines unknowingly may have brought the final days upon themselves simply by using their creation magic. Because you can't create something from nothing. You have to use something. So, ergo, it's feasible that they were siphoning the ether from the world unknowingly and triggered the final days with all their creation magic. And might have been like, whoops, we took too much without realizing. And that could be what's being alluded to here.
If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes
So many smiley faces.
questionable.
I look over at chat and there's just like so many smiley faces.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yeah, we are. We have Stola leading the march, honestly. Leading the charge, I mean.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. He's a very broken man.
No. All else is equal.
And then I'll hug him, and then he'll be better. We'll fix him.
Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
Holy. Somebody in the YouTube comments brought up a very good point about Xenos, and I think I realized it like subconsciously. Xenos is like a clinical psychopath, like psychopathy or however you pronounce it, in that he doesn't empathize, he doesn't feel anything, doesn't feel anything for anything, basically. And so the only time he actually felt alive was being on death's edge, and then that's why he's like, what was this? A true psychopath, yeah. Someone brought it up in YouTube comments, and I was like, damn, yeah, that's right, he is. It made perfect sense.
But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before.
Yeah, that's why he was like, screw it. He called you hot? He did. Our husband. At least he thinks you're hot. That's our important takeaway here. He thinks we're hot. People attracted to that guy worries me. Judge, I think I should iterate. I'm not like, I would never date Xenos. I would never date Xenos. If Xenos was a real person, I would never, I would not get within 10 feet of Xenos. But it's fun to think that I can fix him in video game form. It's fun for me. It's entertaining for me.
Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
Truly. I think I'm in the...
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
He's also just so intelligent, Xenos. Like most psychopaths are. He's like very, very intelligent. Shoot, I lost what I was gonna say. I need to reread what they were talking about. No, I lost it. I lost what I was gonna say. Whoopsies.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable.
Do you really, though? Do you really? Fandaniel likes to play with his food. And his food is everything. I don't know. I'm expecting more out of Fandaniel's character. And it all goes back to that voice break when he was monologuing. And he's like, and I want to die. His voice, like, gave out a little bit.
You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing. Disjointed. All the faces incomplete.
Oh.
The setting, too, was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind.
Same dream. They're gonna bond over their
one
dream.
Day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too.
Oh, not same dream.
Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Oh, is this going to be on the test later?
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of aetherology.
Okay. Take notes, Terra. There will be a test. Okay.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it. Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memory.
Wait, that makes so much sense. It would muddy the memories.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Oh, how do I quantify that into no? That actually makes so much sense, Toon. He is a good teacher. Wow. My brain is instantly going to Elidibus. It would make sense given the vast amount of ether required to summon Zodiark, why his memory isn't intact. Wouldn't Vana be in the same boat? My brain is exploding. Elidibus was separated from Zodiark. I do remember that. But Elidibus still shared a part. Like, Elidibus was Zodiark's heart. And if we're working under the assumption that a mass influx of memory ether affects one's memory, then Elidibus's lack of memory being separated from Zodiark makes sense, as he would have been, I guess suffused is the word, but suffused with so much of Zodiark's ether. To me, that checks out. To me, that makes sense. There might be a different explanation for it, but it makes sense to me.
We must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
Okay.
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean.
Okay, I have a stupid note here that I need to block out. And then we go whoop. So I wonder if Elidibus was under a similar effect. If Elidibus got his memories back. Although, did Elidibus return to the Ethereal Sea? I don't think so. I think Elidibus's ether might be trapped in the Crystal Tower. Anyways. But I don't think Elidibus returned to the Ethereal Sea. So working off those assumptions. Man, I feel so bad for Elidibus.
And our memories drift apart and dissolve. Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
Oh, that's an important thing to note. Oh no. Yeah, so that sucks.
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls. Some believe.
Okay, is this whole... Obviously don't answer the question. This is a rhetorical question. But is this whole speech not just talking about Elidibus? Because Elidibus desperately remembered he had something to do. He was like, oh, I have to do it, the thing. What is it? Like, this is all talking about Elidibus. How do I write this down? Memories drift apart. Some...
What happens after that?
Memories remain. Some memories remain.
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew.
Oh, that's so cool. Sort of etheric reincarnation. I'm just gonna put a little like note here. Etheric reincarnation. Etheric reincarnation makes sense if you're looking at the Sundered.
Well, I think that's enough education for today.
No, I want more.
I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
I'm still hungry, sir. Oh, man.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
Love you. I've been brought coffee. I've been brought coffee. Master has given Dobby a coffee. Okay. Whew. Hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As
No,
you
you're
can
good.
imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilzabard contingent.
I see a Pippin. I can't remember this guy's name. Sickard, I believe. It's good to see that they took their pirate captain's words to heart.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Lucia, my beloved.
Lucia. I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. For the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
No, we're end crawling. We're not end walking.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Lucia honestly has a big stake in this, right? Being a former Garlean, like it's very fitting. It's very, very fitting.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
Let's go.
Everyone!
Whoop.
If I may have your attention.
Timbits! Thank you. Thank you. Almost dropped them. I've been bequeathed gifts, timbits and coffee. Life is good. All our friends are here. Oh, is that the machinist trainer? Wait, is that the
Might I ask you to speak first?
Wait, was the pugilist trainer? I saw a little green headband. Isn't that the pugilist person? All job NPCs are there. I'm only slowly noticing them. This is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, that's Archer, isn't it?
I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer.
Oh, too bad. His sister's way better. As much as I didn't like the White Mage quests, his sister was way better. Arun was kind of insufferable. You get special dialogue from any class quest you finish. That's sick. Oh, he's from Bard. I thought Bard was the old guy, the old man sitting by the log. Terra, just to make this easier on you, everyone is here. We Smash Bros now.
Support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort. Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards, by the way.
No, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool, dude.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Wait, I know you.
Huh?
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten.
I don't recognize these ones. Warrior? Or maybe Warrior?
Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfield to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
Yeah, I have tears. They didn't roll down my face, but there's tears stuck in my eyes, so we'll up the cry counter. Oh, from Scholar! I didn't unlock Scholar yet. Oopsies. I have level 80 Summoner. I didn't unlock Scholar yet. A+ job questline. We'll do it on stream at some point. I've heard it's very good, especially because it deals with Tonberries a little bit.
Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
Good. Good on you, Sicard. Good on you. Level 80 Scholars, maybe the best of all job stories. Yeah, let's do it on stream in the future then. When we need like a little bit of like downtime, we'll do that.
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do. Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
This is so cool, dude.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have
like
assembled
black
at the
mages.
Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others.
They are black mages. They look it. They very much look the part. This, I'm gonna say it, monk quests would have been better if they kept the pugilist person more actively in it. Monk quests were so bad. Not black mage, thaumaturge.
That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrabellum and I will be leading from the front.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
I'm hoping this is gonna give Lise her chance that she missed in Stormblood. If they give Lise an important storyline in Endwalker, I will be so happy. Like an important little arc.
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
I missed that last line. No, she said Avatar of Darkness, or Destruction in Master Matoya, and the other two were like, ooh. I caught it. It was a delay, but I caught it.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent.
Very fitting.
I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Very fitting.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
Heck yeah.
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa. There is another awaiting introduction.
Lord Emanolaine!
Oh boy!
Ah, yes. Emanolaine de Forton, at your service.
Oh boy! He's here! Everyone is here! Machinist and Dragoon trainers, cool. I recognize the Machinist trainer. I didn't do Dragoon yet, though.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
Have you readied your Endwalker bingo card? Dude, it would be cool if somebody made Endwalker bingo card.
But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
I adore him. Oh, these are both great. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. It's just missing the old boy on the end.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
I believe that concludes introductions to the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Oof.
Would that be the Shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations.
Oh.
According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
It better be warriors from the steppe.
Out of my way!
Sadu?
Preening fool!
Yes! Let's go! I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
This is so sick, dude.
Cyrena, And you've brought company.
Oh, man.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
Sadu, my beloved, I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy. Gunbreaker Trader was there! Wait, where? That's not Gunbreaker Trader. Where is he?
No quarter to the enemy!
Wait, is that Gunbreaker? I thought Gunbreaker was blue. I thought Gunbreaker Trainer was blue. Oh. Imagine a story where your action actually matters and seeing your accomplishment. This is just a Bosnia boy, yeah. Gunbreaker Trainer is blue fur. Gunbreaker from Bosnia, that's what it is.
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
No quarter to the enemy.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
Right on.
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities, which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Yeah, Thancred can't do all of Garlemald alone. Let's go! If you got 3-3, there would be more allies. Grief!
All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire.
Yep.
I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Sadu, you gotta reel yourself in just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Namazu contingent for lunch.
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
Namazu are friends, not food.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused.
Yeah, it's not surprising. It's a crazy idea.
Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy.
Yeah, why would they think this battle was gonna change that? It's so fair.
But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
True. Unlike most of the Paladins have a more understandable reason for not being there. They are the Sultan's sworn, Nanamo's royal guardsmen, and thus cannot leave to join the contingent even if they wanted to. Yeah, someone still needs to guard the Sultana. Makes perfect sense.
Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again.
Yeah.
Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland,
Yep.
the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
It's not even to mention not Maxima.
Gaius bloody Baelsar himself is working to help rebuild Werlit, a nation he once conquered.
Gaius bloody Baelsar.
So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good.
Yeah.
It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Right on.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
So we can get close, but not completely close.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
Not the Glacies? The Glackies.
From there,
okay.
we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
Maximus is so handsome, dude.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed.
Time to provide succor to Garfield. I read that mid-drinking my coffee. I told myself once to not read chat while I'm drinking anything, and I need to continue doing that. I've almost died so many times.
No effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Oh boy. Oh wow, this is so cool. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor, I hear? Tataru to the rescue! I was literally thinking it. But how? I have my ways. Oh, yes, indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Ilsabard without telling me. The snap is too good. Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. And now you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. This is such a cute outfit. It's not that big of a departure from her usual outfit, but it's just like, I don't know, it like frames her better as a potato, if that's even a thing for a potato. Her new outfit is so cute. Tataru in an alley snapping menacingly towards the scions. You've never ceased to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? Why does she have a knife? Tataru? Tataru? Why did... Tataru? Ah, I did have one other thing to share. Ergabus and Blumida have finally returned from the assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while, to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. For cutting clothing patterns into shape on the fly. Not for cutting throats? Frodermus, are you sure? Self-defense. So, kid, you want to buy some cloaks? Some coats? Opens up Van's back door in an alley. Oh no. Since they'll be running things back at the headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian? Oh, why not? You can keep Kral company in the Baldessian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Argabus and Blumida did a fine job carrying on in our stead. While it looks like they keyboard smashed, I'm sorry. While we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we've nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone, who shall remain nameless, isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world. Oh, the shade. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Are they gonna outfit change Alphino already? Because I'll be kind of heartbroken. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. She tried her best. It's not horrendous. She tried her best.